Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. We're going to start with the Voice of the Week section. And this time we're going to have a girl in Hanoi called Nguyễn, and she's very, very special. You'll get to see when you see her video.
Hi, my name is Ling in Nguyễn. I am currently 14 and I am very thrilled and quite nervous to join in today's episode of Voice of the Week.
So Rebecca, what's the topic for today and what are the questions?
Boosting employability is the topic of today. How to use your study to get the best career prospects. So it's a key motivator for students completing higher education and also vocational education studies. Yet many universities traditionally argue that their role is not to serve labour demands or outcomes, but to educate students. So the question is, what do you think about that? Please share your views with us today. The second part, what do you think Australian education institutions, both higher education institutions and vocational training education institutions, do to prepare students for the labour market and be work ready?
So about the questions I have been given earlier, so here's my response. I think that there are many jobs in which the applications of the knowledge learned in higher education institutions, it is critical to serve the learning needs of individuals rather than serving the needs of specific companies or a specific employment sectors. And furthermore, it is not just about delivering employability skills in some generic sense. It is about higher education institution is capable of developing, of transforming students, of transforming learners into transformative lifelong learner and giving the skills that they needed to become one. And employability is naturally is subsumed as a subset within that. And furthermore, there is a real danger in tying our higher education institution curriculum directly to immediate labor market needs. Why? Because labor market needs change rapidly. The key in here is not about focusing all of our attentions and give employability as like a primary focus in our higher education institution. It is about entitling students to become a transformative lifelong learner satisfaction. The key point in delivering these employability skills in higher education institution is that the content and the skill must be tightly related in these institutions. Why do I say so? As much attention is given to content knowledge acquisition as it must be given to skills development. Because therefore, throughout this process, universities, those institutions can ensure that they are actually prepping, they are actually ensuring that the graduates have the adequate and has enough skills and knowledge they needed to survive or even to thrive in this constantly changing digital. But it is not just about delivering some generic sense of employability skills. It is about delivering those skills in a specific context. Skills need to be embedded in a specific knowledge domain. Generic employability skills are not important for just university, because it is very important for students and graduate themselves, because employer is not looking for some nerd just freshly graduated from school. Employer is looking for a person who can undertake a variety of tasks under different environments, a person who can take the initiative and have the skill that is needed for them to thrive in their own work or profession.
Just heard from Nguyễn on her thoughts about employability. Rebecca, what do you think about what she has shared?
What a wonderful response. She spoke about that it was the whole package, not just a straight line of education, that you really also needed to think about the journey in the study process, and to also think about what else those skills in the study could be applied to outside of the core qualification. She's also looked at what employers are seeking for in a person in addition to the technical or the applied learning, about bringing actually the ability to be adaptable. And also she touched, really addressed the issue around the role of education and educators, that it is also important that they help develop the individual and the person and help them become aware of their potential and their ability, which then helps them to apply and become more employable.
Well, thank you, Rebecca.